What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube One, and welcome back to another episode of 10 Things Customers Do That Piss Me Off, episode 5, I think. If you haven't seen the last 4 episodes, go ahead and I made a playlist, so you can go ahead and click down on that playlist, under the playlist tabs, and you can see all the shift at McDonald's, including this one. So, without further ado, let's get into this. Number 1. When you repeat the order back to the customer and they just look at you. For example, hey, if you choose McDonald's, you have the sausage egg muffin meal? You have the sausage egg muffin meal? Okay, it's $4.27. Then I get, Chris, you paid out the wrong order. I repeated the order back, but they didn't fucking answer. So number 1, yeah. Number 2, now I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate on this. Senior discounts. I love my grandparents, and I respect all my elders. Okay, I respect all the elders. I respect my grandparents. On both sides. I respect elders. I respect everyone. Okay. But what did a senior do to get a discount? Like, I believe, this is my opinion. Now your opinion is my opinion. I believe that you have to be something or to do something to get a discount. You have to be police, firefighter, EMS, military. Okay? What did seniors do to get a discount? They grew old? Everyone grows old. Doesn't mean they should get a fucking discount. Like, where does that make any sense? Like, I just don't understand why seniors get discounts. Because they got old? I don't see where that makes sense. So number 2, senior discounts. It really doesn't piss me off. It just kind of confuses the hell out of me. Number 3, I'm also probably going to get fired for this. Military discounts. I respect the men and women of the military, all branches. I'm an avid supporter. Okay, flat out. And there's 2 types of people that get militaries. 2 types of people. You got the good people that get militaries. Oh, hi, do you guys offer military discount? Yeah, yes, we do. Well, let me go get my manager, and we'll be right back. Bad type of people. I got a military. I'm military. Did you get my military discount? Like that's just so ungrateful. Like, oh, I'm military. I'm military. I'm military. Where's my military discount? I'm military. And it's flash the card in your face. It's like, flash your ID, the military ID. I got military ID, military ID. Like, okay, I get it. Like, you don't have to they just flip it up at you. Like, I don't understand. I don't get people sometimes. I really don't. And then you got the people that, like, absolutely need their military discount. They need their 10%. They need that 10%. They need it to survive. They need it to survive. They need it to survive their 10%. And we're like 100 cars deep in the drive-thru, and there's no manager up front, and I can't find them for nothing. And the time's at like 500 seconds, and we need to constantly move the line. I'm getting screamed at by managers. They need that 10%. They absolutely need the 10% to survive. Because I told one lady, I'm sorry, there's no managers up that can give you a military, because they have a fingerprint, and they have to use the fingerprint to get the military. They don't have numbers anymore. They have fingerprints. I don't have a fingerprint. I'm not a manager, so I can't get it. So if there's no managers up there, how am I supposed to get it? Or am I going to wait like 10 minutes? The drive-thru line's wrapped all the way around the building 3 times. Yeah, your military's coming. 1 second. No, I'm just going to tell you, I'm sorry, we can't do military at this time, because I need to move my line. The world doesn't revolve around you. You don't need if there's no managers, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you don't need that 10%. Okay, you're holding up the line, and I know it's not your problem that there's no manager up there, and I understand that. But you're holding up the line, so you really don't. Do you really need that 10%? Do you really need the 10%? Now, the good type of people will be like, okay, it's no problem, which I've gotten that before. Okay, no problem, it's all good. I say, I'll get them next time. The bad type of people, I want to speak to your man. I want to speak to your man. Speak to my manager. There's no manager up there. Who do you want to speak to? Oh. So number 3, military discounts. Like I said, I'm an avid supporter of the military. Avid supporter of all the branches, all the men and women who fight for our country. I respect you. But not the type of people. Military! Number 4. Szechuan sauce. Szechuani wan sauce. However the fuck you pronounce it. What? It's from that show Rick and Morty or something like that. October 7th, McDonald's released at certain McDonald's the Szechuan sauce. That name pisses me off. Just the name pisses me off. Szechuan sauce. Szechuan sauce. And I didn't know about the Szechuan sauce because I don't watch Rick and Morty. I believe the show is pretty stupid if you ask me, but you know, that's besides the point. I'd rather watch Simpsons. But yeah, people, oh, I want the Szechuan sauce. And I didn't know what a Szechuan sauce was at the time, so I'm like, I'm sorry, what kind of sauce? The Szechuan sauce. The Szechuan sauce. I'm like, we don't have the Szechuan, we don't have that sauce. We have barbecue, sweet and sour. Yeah, you guys do. Yeah, the Szechuan sauce. I've seen it on social media. I seen you have Szechuan sauce. I'm like, sir, we don't have Szechuan. We don't have Szechuan sauce. If, we don't have it. And then I heard, now I see at McDonald's, they're going to be releasing Szechuan sauce during the winter. So that's going to be great. More type of people to harass me for Szechuan sauce. What is it anyway? What's inside? I never even looked it up. What's inside the Szechuan sauce? Anyway, number 4, Szechuan. Number 5, when customers argue with you about a certain food item still being on the menu when it's not. I'm the one that works at McDonald's. I'm the one that knows the menu by heart. You want to quiz me? Go right ahead. If there's not a menu if there's not a food item on the menu, like for example, hot and spicy McChicken. Like a month ago, some lady asked me for that. It was in a shift at McDonald's video. Hot and spicy McChicken. I'm sorry, man, we don't have that. Yeah, you do. I came in yesterday and you had it. What McDonald's did you come in, man? Because we certainly don't have it here. I would know if there's a certain menu, a certain food item on the menu. I would know. And I would gladly give it to you if it was on the menu. She was sitting there for 5 minutes arguing with me over the hot and spicy McChicken. I said, ma'am, we do not have that. We haven't served it for 3.5 years. We served it when I was in New Jersey. It lasted 3 months when I was in New Jersey, and then it gone. It was done, and I haven't seen anything about a hot and spicy McChicken ever again. It's been gone for 3.5 years, ma'am. We don't have the hot and spicy McChicken. We don't have the hot and spicy McChicken anymore, ma'am. I'm sorry. There's nothing else I can say left that I can say, you know, to you. We don't have it. It's just 5 minutes she sat there arguing with me about the hot and spicy McChicken. Said, we have it, ma'am. I'm the one behind the counter. I'm the one that knows the menu. I would know if we had this hot and spicy McChicken or not. Would I not? Would I not? So don't argue with me over it. It just makes no sense. Why argue with me over it? Why are you arguing with me? I know the menu. If there was a hot and spicy McChicken on the menu, I would give it to you. But it's not on the menu. What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to, hey Chick-fil-A, hey, can we borrow some hot and spicy chickens from you guys and slap it on a sandwich for you and here you go? We can't do that. What do you expect from us? Number 6, windshield wipers. You do not need windshield wipers. They're an essential thing. They're an essential thing on every car. You know, when you're driving in the rain, you need to see. So, you know, okay, yeah, you know. But when you come through the drive-thru and you stop at the window, you don't need your windshield wipers on. Turn them off, because I'm the one that gets washed. It's like going through a car wash when the windshield wipers are on. It's just, it's like, turn them off and they're big globs of water. So I'm like soaked, like from here down, soaked. My arms are all wet. The money's all wet. It's like, come on, turn them off. You don't need them on. You don't need them on when you're in drive-thru. You can turn them back on when you're going up to the next window, but then when you get to the next window, turn them off. Have some common decency, people. Have some common decency. Common sense. People lack common sense. And I'm speaking truth here. People lack common sense. People lack common sense nowadays. They don't have no common sense. I barely have common sense. I'll fucking admit it. I don't have common sense. But it's not hard. It's not rocket science to think, okay, maybe I should turn windshield wipers off when I see the water spraying into the window. I shouldn't be screaming like this because I'm trying to be advertiser friendly now. So number 6, windshield wipers. Number 7, impatient people. Yesterday, October 10th was the date. October 11th was when I'm recording this. Some lady came in. She was at the second lane. I was trying to find a manager to give a military out. She was in the far lane. As soon as she got to the speaker, hello? Hello? Hi, ma'am, just give me 1 second. No answer. So I'm still trying to look for the manager. Hello? Hello? 30 seconds back. Hello? Hello? I'm sorry, ma'am, just please give me 1 second, okay? You know what? You can keep it. And she drives off. I'm like, okay, whatever. You know, I get those customers all the time. Not a big deal. Whatever. It wouldn't have made it into this. The story wouldn't have made it into the 10 things customers do that piss me off if she hadn't called 3 minutes later comparing us to Chick-fil-A. Ma'am, we're a totally different company than Chick-fil-A. We're better. Who said that? Who said that? We're better, honestly, in my opinion, we're better. Anyway, no offense to the employees at Chick-fil-A. But, I mean, I just don't understand. Well, at she goes, at Chick-fil-A, this is what a manager is relaying back to me. At Chick-fil-A. And then she goes, oh, I'm never going to be coming back to this restaurant again. I'm like, you know how many times I hear that too? That's probably going to make it into another one, so I'll go in depth. I don't know. When customers say, oh, I'll never come back here again. We have over like 1,000, like 5,000 customers a day. Probably even more than that. So -1 is not going to make a big impact in our profit, especially when you're only getting like $1 thing. Well, I don't know what she was getting because she didn't place her order. But especially when you're getting like what, other $5? It was breakfast, so it shouldn't have been that expensive. Like, just have patience. Like, no one understands, man. Like, the only people that understand are the people that have done customer service. Like, especially McDonald's. You don't understand. So number 7, impatient customers. Number 8, when customers make a big deal about little things. Why are you making such a big deal if I tell you we don't have something or we ran out of something? Just say okay and get something else or move along. Like, how hard is it? Why do you gotta argue? Well, why don't you have it? 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 I don't know. I don't know. I just work here. I just work here. That's all I can say. I'm sorry, ma'am. I just work here. I don't make up the rules. Well, I can't even say that. I just have to apologize out the ass. But yeah. So number 8. Yeah, when customers complain about little things, make a big deal about little things. Number 9. Why isn't the shake machine working? Why isn't the shake machine working? I don't know. Again, I don't know. I don't know the exact fact on why the shake... I know we have to clean it. We have to clean the shake machine pretty much every night is what we're supposed to do. So we have to take out... Correct me if you work at McDonald's and you know the exact reason. Comment in the section below. I'll pin your comment. But if you know exactly why the shake machine... I don't know the exact reason why the shake machine's a lot of the times down. It's an extremely complicated machine. It may not seem complicated, but it's extremely complicated, especially when you're cleaning, because it has like millions of little parts and you have to individually clean every little part and it takes time. And we're 24 hours now, so you kind of have to do that in between customers when there's like a billion customers overnight and you're trying to clean everything. It becomes stressful, and I think that's one of the reasons why it doesn't work, because they just don't do it. I know something about heat cycles. It has to go through heat cycles, and then you have to wait for it to cool down. It's a machine that's so complicated and just so stressful to work, and I don't know. But like I said, if you work at McDonald's and you know the exact reason, or even if you know the exact reason, if you don't even work at McDonald's, if you know the exact reason, comment in the section below, and I'll pin your comment to the top. But yeah, so why is the shake machine not working? And finally, number 10, when people's cards don't work. I get it, financial problems. I completely understand. No, because I was there at one point. I was there in my life. But do you really need to sit in the line and call your bank? Like, can you please get out of the line so other people can move that have the money? Or then people trying to take everything off on the order and completely restart again. It's like, it's just a hassle when it comes down to it. It's a hassle with time and other customers. But that's going to be it today, ladies and gentlemen. I've recorded this already 2 times. This is the second time I've recorded this. So if you could just please drop a big like, share it with your friends, family. Trying to get myself out there. Trying to get myself more out there. So yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please drop a like. And I will see you guys later. Peace. I thought that was going to hit the tripod for a second.